he's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You say you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means.
But he's still young, he's strong, he's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man.
Kind of, in the most respectful way, like make him regret, coming out of retirement, to face me.
There's a question sitting in the middle of this entire conversation that nobody wants to ask directly. Not the analysts, not the promoters, not the sanctioning bodies who approved this fight, and certainly not the fans who love Manny Pacquiao and want to believe what he believes about himself. The question is this: should this fight be happening at all? That is not a rhetorical question. It is a genuine one, and the fact that it is uncomfortable to ask does not make it less important. Because the same sport that gave Manny Pacquiao the platform to become one of the greatest fighters who ever lived is now...
You're a big deal. And didn't you spar Manny Pacquiao around that time?
Yeah.
How's Manny Pacquiao in the ring?
Oh, man, we worked so much. We worked so much together. Freddie Roach, I can quote him. He said that the best fights, sparring he's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You saying you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means. I had amnesia.
Now asking him to step back into a championship ring at 46 years old after a 4-year layoff against a younger, active, physically imposing champion. And the people who approve that fight are the same people who profit from it happening. That tension is the real story underneath everything surrounding Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios on July 19th. Part 1, the exhibition fight nobody is talking about enough. Before we get to Barrios, before we get to the sparring rumors, before we get to the Foreman comparisons and the Shane Mosley endorsements and the blueprint from the Margarito fight, we need to talk about what Pacquiao looked like the last time he was actually in the ring. His most recent appearance was an exhibition against a fighter whose primary combat sports background was Muay Thai kickboxing, not an elite welterweight, not a former world champion, a large man.
Lastly, Robert, do you think Pacquiao wins this fight?
Man, look, Pacquiao's is a legend. He's a legend. He's everybody, myself, Mexicans, people love him because he's just such a great person. He helps a lot. Everything he does is to help people out, and I know of so many stories of people that he's helped, that he's done in his country. So you can't help not like him, not wish him well. But I got 36. It's too hard.
46, yeah. 46.
Oh, my bad. 46. Yeah. He's 4 years younger than me, man. I don't see myself even able to, box for 12 rounds against a young fighter. Even though Barrios might be the lighter of the welterweight division, but he's still young, he's strong, he's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man. But it's been done before, man. Foreman done it, Hopkins did it, then Leonard came back, also and did it after a long retirement. So is it possible? Yeah. Does he have the talent to do it? Yeah. Was he one of the best fighters of all times? Yeah. So we could see him pull it off, man, but I don't see it.
His skill set was built in a different sport entirely. And Pacquiao arguably lost that exhibition. Now, exhibitions are not professional fights. The intensity is different. The preparation is different. And the results do not go on anyone's official record. But what they do show is movement. They show whether the reflexes are still firing. They show whether the first step is still there. They show whether the specific physical properties that made a fighter dangerous are present or absent. What people observed in that appearance was not the Manny Pacquiao of the Keith Thurman fight. It was not the Manny Pacquiao of the Cotto fight, or the De La Hoya fight, or any of the performances that built the legend across 8 divisions. The movement was there in fragments. The speed was present in bursts. But the consistency, the relentless, pressure-independent, round-after-round quality that wore down every elite fighter Pacquiao ever faced, was not what it was. And nobody is talking about that exhibition enough in the context of what is about to happen on July 19th. Part 2, the sparring non-answer. There's a fighter who worked extensively.
And we're gonna watch him try at least.
Against Mario Barrios.
He's going to be looking for the WBC World Tour World titles, huh?
Yeah. Barrios is a world champion in a welterweight division that is about as weak as I've ever seen it. I think probably people older than me won't ever remember. This might be the weakest welterweight division in history, especially with the removal of Ennis, who's likely seen his last fight at welterweight. I do believe that there are guys coming up in the pipeline that are pretty good welterweights, but they're not at the championship, or they're not getting the championship shot quite yet. But if there's a moment in time where an older fighter can jump in and maybe, steal a moment or steal a belt and win a championship and do something special, it's probably right now. Mario Barrios losing the welterweight title isn't exactly Michael Moore losing the heavyweight title to George Foreman, when Moore had just beaten Evander Holyfield. It was a shock when Foreman beat him, but nonetheless, it's still an accomplishment. I think Barrios sucks. So
With Pacquiao in his training camp for the Barrios fight, he confirmed this on a podcast. He said Freddie Roach called it the best sparring he had ever witnessed in his life. He said Pacquiao was strong, said he was a big boy, said the sessions were great. And then the host asked him directly, "Did you knock out Manny Pacquiao in sparring?" The answer was laughter. And then, "I have amnesia. I will not disclose what took place. I want to be careful here because I am not going to present speculation as confirmed fact. Sparring knockdowns happen to elite fighters throughout their careers. A single moment in camp proves nothing definitive about fight."
In this camp.
So yeah, then, I guess I'll put it this way, I don't think based on that, then you should be surprised with anything Manny does, or is it we'll see with the first punch how that mimics the sparring?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the best way, right? Because again, we have been trying to mimic or trying to get the looks that Manny brings as best as we can, but still, everything it's gonna come down to fight night. I'm still preparing for the best version of Manny that I can. I'm not going in there expecting to be facing an old man, so yeah, I'm expecting him to be fast, to be moving. So yeah, I'm just expecting the best from him.
I would think because you're younger, that the later the fight goes, the more it's in your favor, right? Do you guys feel that?
I feel that. I have confidence, and the more, the longer the fight goes, right? It's my job to go in there and yeah, make him feel like the old man, make him feel, kind of, in the most respectful way, make him regret, coming out of retirement, to face me, make him question it, right? Why did I come back?
Readiness. But there is a specific quality to a genuine denial that this answer does not have. When something did not happen, fighters say it did not happen. They do not laugh and reference amnesia and decline to disclose. That is a linguistic pattern of someone who's been asked not to say what actually occurred in that gym. What is equally significant is what the training footage does and does not show. Shadowboxing, pad work, conditioning drills, the kinds of things that can be careful.
Manny Pacquiao's gonna get knocked out by Mario Barrios. And I get it, Mario Barrios is far from a good fighter. Mario Barrios is one of the worst champions in all of boxing, but Manny Pacquiao is so old, bro. I think a lot of you guys forget Manny Pacquiao fought last year and he arguably lost to a Muay Thai kickboxer dude. This dude wasn't even a boxer. Yes, he was really big, but the dude was just not a boxer. Honestly, I think the WBC should call this fight off. I think it's not too late to kind of go back on your word and let's call this one off. This fight should not be sanctioned by anybody. This fight should not be allowed. At least Mario Barrios should be stripped of his WBC title for defending it against a 46-year-old. Is there a slim chance Manny Pacquiao is able to outmaneuver him and maybe outpoint him, punch, around him? Yeah, maybe. But realistically, it won't happen. But if he does, I think it will solidify him as the greatest boxer of all time. No questions about it. I think if he does win this fight, it would put him clearly over Ali, Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on how y'all feel about it.
We curated to present a specific picture of readiness. No sparring footage. From a camp preparing for a world championship fight, the absence of that footage is information, and combined with a non-answer from the sparring partner, it contributes to a picture that the people around Pacquiao are very deliberately managing what the public sees of his preparation. Part 3, the license question. Here is where I think the conversation gets morally serious. Several analysts and observers.
Yeah. Mario Barrios is younger. He's younger, he's big, he's a big boy. I mean, he still has a little bit more youth in him than Manny. You know, Manny, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mario Barrios is probably the same size as Margarito.
I think so, like 5'10", 5'11".
Around there, yeah. And Manny at this age, he shouldn't be fighting. You know, I mean, in my opinion, I respect the man a lot. He gave the sport of boxing his life. He gave us great moments, great memories.
Have raised the question of whether Manny Pacquiao should have been granted a boxing license for this fight at all, whether the sanctioning bodies who approved it made the right decision, whether Mario Barrios should face consequences, including potentially being stripped of his WBC title, for agreeing to defend against a 46-year-old who has been inactive for 4 years. Those are not frivolous questions. They are the questions that boxing's governing bodies are supposed to answer before a fight is approved.
So, I took a screenshot of this and circled it. Pacquiao's 46 years old. See, status inactive. And, I don't know how, one, they gave this guy a license to have this fight. I get Manny Pacquiao, who he used to be, and how truly good he really was. Not that guy anymore. Going against a guy who's young and Mario Barrios and talented. And then if you look at Pacquiao's resume going into this fight. So obviously you have his loss in 2015 to Mayweather. And we'll just go up. And look, he beat Bronner in 2019. That win didn't age too well, but it's a very good win. Beats Keith Thurman, who beat Barrios. And he loses to Ukas in UD, who, by the way, gets cooked by Barrios 2 years later. Pacquiao, at this point, will have had a 4-year layoff going into this fight, or a 3-year and 11-month layoff, if you look at that. Going into a championship fight against a guy who's young and decently talented. Is it a winnable fight? Yes, it is. Manny Pacquiao's 46 years old. He's an old man. I doubt he will get the job done.
Not the questions the public is left to debate after the fight has already been promoted and sold. The sport has a documented history of allowing beloved legends to continue competing well past the point where competition served their safety. It has happened before in ways that ended badly. The pattern is recognized. A beloved champion insists he has more to give. The people around him have financial incentives to agree. The sanctioning bodies, which are themselves financially dependent on sanctioning major...
The jab is what can neutralize Pacquiao. It's what helped Ugas neutralize Manny in between those bursts that you know are coming. So we'll see. My first thought of this fight was Sugar Ray Leonard when he came back against Hector Camacho. I think we get Barrios winning, and I think Manny announces an emotional retirement in the ring in a beautiful moment after the fight. He's one of those guys that needs to lose against an ordinary type of fighter like Barrios to truly know it's over, because without a shadow of a doubt 10 years ago he would have handled Barrios with ease, and that's not a diss to Barrios. So you gotta lose to a Joe Smith, you gotta lose to a Mario Barrios. Manny is one of the fighters that won't stop until you make him stop. So Saturday night I think Mario Barrios finally makes him stop.
Fight. Approve the contest. The promotion machinery gets to work building anticipation, and the fighter who genuinely believes in himself, who genuinely cannot accept that the thing he is best at is finished, walks into a ring that may no longer be safe for him to walk into. Nobody in Pacquiao's camp is going to tell him this. The people closest to him have too much invested in his continued activity. The promoters are not going to say it. The sanctioning bodies are not going to say it.
Be a bad night for Manny. One of the things that I really thought made Manny special, and what I noticed in the ring too, was his first step. It was so damn fast. Fastest hands I ever fought in a ring was Amir Khan. Fastest first step was Manny Pacquiao. His ability to pull the trigger early on, pop that straight left hand right down the middle. If I see him go out there, pop that straight left hand on the heavy-footed Mario Barrios, bangs him, cracks him with her left hand early, I'm like, okay, we got to fight. If I see him falling out of position, being off balance, getting square, and getting countered early on, I'm gonna know right away this is gonna
voluntarily. So somebody else has to say it. And a meaningful number of voices in boxing have said around this fight, clearly and on record. Part 4. Who Mario Barrios is and why that matters. Mario Barrios is not a generation talent. That assessment has come from multiple analysts, and it is fair. He is not an elite defensive technician. He is not the kind of champion who will go down in history as one of the greats of the welterweight division, but he is physically imposing. He is young. He is active. He is around 5 feet 10 inches in a division where that height creates real leverage.
Manny Pacquiao returns to the ring against a young fighter, champion WBC, Mario Barrios. How do you see that fight playing out?
Yeah, Barrios is a tall guy, and he's a tough guy. You know, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because Pacquiao is champion, the holder of the records of 8 divisions, and he knows how to fight, he knows how to win, so you always got to give it that opportunity for him to show up. And now whoever shows up in that ring, whether it's a desire to win or just try to be there, that's a question that we have to see. But I believe that he has the ability to do something to win the fight against Barrios.
And punching geometry that a smaller fighter has to solve with movement and speed.
Well, I mean, Manny's already, it doesn't matter anything. Manny's already a winner as far as I'm concerned. I mean, he's just to step in and keep challenging himself at his age. I mean, that's he's already won, so it doesn't matter what the outcome is.
July 19th, we've got Manny Pacquiao getting back to the ring at the age of 46 against a young, hungry champion, Mario Barrios.
Doesn't matter, knockout. You know, nothing against the other guy, by the way. Shout out to you. You probably have a great future ahead of you after this fight. But I'm predicting maybe a 7th round knockout. You know, it's gonna be a little brutal. Head's gonna be on the ground, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely betting on it, so we'll see.
I think it's nothing Manny can't handle. I think if Manny fights Manny's fight, I think he beats him. And I think, and this is where I say it might be shock the world, I think he could unify the title. I really do. I still think he's got the ability at 46 to do something that will shock them. I believe that.
At a certain age, even as great as Ray is, he's not the Ray Leonard who became the world champion, one of the greatest fighters in history. So age takes a toll. I mean, Manny actually walked in when I was working out in the ring, and I said, you know, let me tell you something. Age really has nothing to do with this. And I'm 82, so, you know, I think you train hard, you're working hard, you've got the skills, but, you know, let's be realistic. It's a split-second sport. Right? That's you nearly hit me. Nearly. That's why I said nearly. So you still good. Love you.
What Shane Mosley thinks about Manny Pacquiao's upcoming fight.
I'm telling you the way I feel right now, I think that he's going to do really, really good, and I think that it's a really strong possibility that he wins the world title. I mean, he gets up every morning, he does his run, he works very hard. I'm listening to what he's doing and his mentality. I talked to him the other day. I was like, ooh, he sounds exactly like me. My mentality, he has my mentality. Like we have the same, we're like walking the same type of thing. You know, he's 46, I'm 53, but it's like we're almost the same. I don't really know Barrios like that, so I can't really speak about it. That's why I'm like hesitant. But see what I see with Manny, man, I think that it's a very strong possibility he wins.
So a few more days, the Pacquiao, Barrios, and of course I'm here with Alex. Who better knows Pacquiao than Alex? How do you see the fight going down?
I think it's a good fight. I think Manny, they picked a good opponent. The blueprint's already there. Margarito, only not as big. So Manny just has to do the same thing.
Easier said than done, but you know, a lot of, because of course I've watched a lot of analysts, experts, they're saying, yes, that's the blueprint. Can he do it at 46?
If I was privy to what he's doing, then I would say, I'd be able to say yes or no, but I'm not. Like with my teams, we have a dietitian, we have a chef, we have a recovery doctor. We know where our fighter is, and he's only 21. Manny's 46. So they should be checking his blood, finding out what his optimal levels are, what he's probably deficient in, what he's not deficient in, what they have to. So they should be all on top of that.
Can you make a good assumption based on what you see on training, on videos, if he's in good condition?
I don't see anything. All I see is the same thing, to be honest. I see him doing a lot of shadow boxing. They don't show sparring, so we don't really know.
So you can't really test if his condition?
No, he's always looks good.